And tell your neighbor, neighbor, I'm bigger than my situation. You gotta say that with confidence. Some of you repeat that, but you don't really understand the gist of what I just said. But I want you to really tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I'm bigger than my situation. Which means, regardless of how it looks, He destined me to be an overcomer. Your neighbor ain't get excited yet, and you ain't say that to him. Because the hard part is, and it's some strange reason that the sicker I feel, the more I feel like preaching. But your neighbor does not realize that what you're going through does not make you. But what makes you is you've already been predestined to overcome your situation. Y'all didn't catch it. Musicians, follow me. Understand that what I'm going through does not dictate who I am. But what I'm going through is pushing me to who He already said I am to be. Because if you don't understand this, there ain't no sense of me preaching to you today. Because many of you are looking at what you're going through and saying that's who I am. Now understand that before your problem was created, He already created you to be over your problem. That's why your problem only exists when you tell it exists. See, how can I help somebody right here? Some of you are in it too long because you chose to be in it. And when you're ready to get out of it, then you can get out of it. Come on, Brian. When you're ready to come out of it, you can come out of it. But as long as you stay in it, it's by choice. Hallelujah. Tell your neighbor, it's your time to come out now. Come on, I've been praying to a few cute something. It's your time to come out now. Because the body of Christ got to stand up for real now. And for too long, we've been asleep for too long. We've been having cute church for too long. We've been in our feelings for too long. We've been in our emotions too long. We've been offended too long. We've been crying too long. We've been complaining too long. And you got to get sick and tired of being where you at. Tell your neighbor, say, surely by now, you ought to have some power. Come on, you ought to shake somebody like you feel it. Tell them, surely by now, you ought to have some power. If the devil's running wild in your house, ask yourself why. If the devil in your kids, ask yourself why. If the devil causing turmoil on your job, ask yourself why. Say, nigga, why? I gotta know why. Because if I've been created with power, then why is the devil talking louder than God? If I've been created with power, then why am I always depressed? If I've been created with power, give somebody a power high five. Tell them I got power. Y'all better be ready to go today. We ain't gonna be here long. But you gotta understand, there's some situation in your life that won't change until you decide to change them. And while you still searching for an answer, God said, I already gave you the answer. It's in the book. I've created you with your answer. You're looking for what I've already told you. You're searching for what I already told you to go. You chasing after the wrong thing. Chase me and find your answer. Look at next neighbor. He gonna preach today. If you still gotta convince yourself to be saved, then you're not operating the power He already given you. And many Christians are walking around today confused because they're not already accessing what's on the inside of them. And when you can't access what's on the inside of you, you start looking for God in other folks instead of looking at God in yourself. I ain't got no help in here today. Everybody want to think their own way. But let me tell you, you looking for it in man when God says it's already in you. You looking for me to bring you out of it when God said I put prayer in you. You looking for me to push you out of it when God said I already put it in you. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, access your power. I feel like having church today.
Yes, Lord.
Access gonna tell your neighbor some crazy stuff today.
My Lord.
Superman would have never been super had he not accessed the power that was already given to him. Batman would have never been Batman had he not accessed the power that was already inside of him. Iron Man would have never created that uniform had not he accessed the power that was already inside of you. What am I trying to tell you today? You gotta access your superhero power. When have your tears ever made your situation better? But when you decide to stop crying about it, then your situation starts changing. I want to talk about 15 people that's tired of being where you were and started saying, I'm about to access some real power now. I'm about to access some power when I go in the sick room, so folks will start being healed. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Just on Monday, we were singing with Dalrisha. Now look at Dalrisha sitting in church. Tell your neighbor, all you got to do is believe in the power he put in you. Marvel Comics showed us a revelation that we missed. Superman is super as long as he stays away from his weakness. His weakness is kryptonite. And he knows that kryptonite will stunt his superhero powers. So he knows in order for me to stay super, I stay away from what's trying to crip. Y'all ain't saying that. Kryptonite means what's trying to crip me.
Come on now.
Here it is, y'all. We understand where our weaknesses are, but because we don't choose to say super, we go back to our weaknesses and wonder why we weak.
Come on now.
Superman said, I can never be strong if I stay around my weakness. That's why I gotta stay. Y'all ain't saying nothing. That's why I gotta stay around what gives me my ability to be super.
Come on now.
What am I trying to get you to see? You'll see. Genesis, the first chapter, 26th verse. It's very easy. And the Lord says, let us make men in our image, after our likeness, and let him have dominion over all the fishes, the birds, the cattle, the earth, and every creeping thing on the earth. So God created man in his image and in his likeness, and male and female created them. And God blessed them and said, be fruitful and multiply. I'm going to spend about 5 seconds on math. When we was in school and we had to learn the difference between addition and multiplication, what we realized, Brother Jeff, is that the world could really continue to go on in a normal realm without multiplication. Because you cannot understand multiplication if you do not understand the concept of math.
That's right.
In other words, 9 times 9 is simply me writing down 9 times and adding them together.
Yeah.
But the reason why multiplication was put into effect is because the writers or the creators of addition and multiplication and subtraction knew that you would waste a lot of paper trying to go through and add 9 up 9 times and say there's a simpler way for you to do it than having to add it all together. What are you saying, Kirk? I'm saying this. Many of you are trying to use addition where God wants you to use multiplication. Because multiplication is simply just a simpler way of doing things. You're trying to add in the components of your life in order to make the components of your life make sense. If you add me a man, I'll be all right. If you add me a woman, I'll be all right. If you add me a car, I'll be all right. If you add me a job, I'll be all right. And God said, all you got to do is multiply me times you, and you got power.
You better preach.
You trying to add all this stuff to it when all you need is me and you, and we got some power. But the more you start adding stuff, the more you start confusion through the equation.
You better preach, Pastor.
And here's the thing about it. Because when you start adding, there were some things you start adding in your life that you really didn't want. You didn't know when you added added him, you was adding his baby's mama, his ex-girlfriend, his crazy mama, his crazy dad.
You
You
better
didn't know
preach.
when you was adding her, you was adding her bipolar, schizophrenic.
You better preach.
When God said, I didn't tell you to add, I told you to multiply. All you need is us and you, and there is power. Now we're crying. Now we're crying because we see addition that led us a way that we didn't want to
Come on now.
be led to. God said, when I bless you, you'll be able to multiply.
That's what he said.
In other words, you'll be able to go out with power,
Yes.
so you don't have to keep adding things to your life so you feel like you got power. So even if you ain't got no job, you still got power. Because God said, I'm about to multiply you. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Some of y'all get depressed when you ain't got no job and then flip when you got one. You're depressed when you ain't got no spouse, then you get one, you flip again. But understand this, God say, I don't need you in this season to add more drama to your life. I just need you to multiply the power that's already on the inside of you. Because on the inside of you